Following our promised schedule of one video in this series per year,
we're here with Super Smash Brothers
for our new Retro Spectors video, huh? You guys remember that one?
Now coming out once a year, another personal attack to Nintendo. Literally, that wasn't even on purpose, was it? We were about to talk shit about the Sonic series, but we're like, that's already been beaten to death. But today, we've come to talk about Super Smash Bros. I know, original, but we're just here to have a slight little discussion about which Smash Bros. Is there.
We personally like or dislike, so
yeah,
that's
these are all personal.
Our opinion.
Please, these aren't like us stating facts or nothing. These are just our personal gripes.
Our personal opinions, so please.
So, the first one we should start off with is the one for 64, right?
Yeah, the first one's it's alright.
Yeah,
I don't hate it and I don't like it.
I picked it up at our local store and I popped it in. Was shocked that I had all the characters already unlocked. I was like, oh, thank you.
No work that you had to do.
I know, except to get the last stage I need to unlock, Mushroom Kingdom, I think it is. That's the only stage I need to unlock right now. But other than that, it's Smash Bros. Like, literally,
and you can't really judge it because it's the pinnacle of what they had available at the time, so...
Yeah, like, it's like, I mean, the most you can judge is the roster selection. And, like, you know, like, how characters play and all. But other than that, like Ness's throw, for example. Godly in that game. Luigi, he apparently, I didn't know this until I played that game. He always had like that up B.
He always had it?
He always had it. Like literally, like me and Zach were playing, and I think like I accidentally hit him with it.
Yeah, I destroy him with it all the time. I didn't know that was in the original though.
Yeah, and it's even like more BS in the original.
Is it?
Yeah.
Like Jigglypuff's?
Yeah, just like Jigglypuff's like.
Wait, is it in the original or Melee where Jigglypuff's rest is just...
Oh, Jigglypuff's rest in the original is like insane, like.
And then in Melee, it's still like.
In Melee, like
overpowered.
Like I've noticed, like they've slowly like nerfed Jigglypuff throughout the games.
The games go on.
Like eventually, like by Smash, Super Giga Ultimate comes out on Nintendo Ultra Switch, and by then Jigglypuff's like rest will just push your opponent back. So I haven't played that version in a while. Because y'all nerds don't want to play with me no more.
I never said that.
Fine, the other one doesn't want to play with me. I play as Jigglypuff, he goes, bullshit!
He says that about everyone.
I know. Especially Samus.
Get better!
Well, yeah, since we don't really have much to say about 64, should we just move on over to Melee?
I don't want to. You're gonna hurt me!
Like, I remember playing Melee as a child and me being like, whoa, God, these super amazing controls, these fluent responses. And don't get me wrong, if I, you know, like, invested the same amount of time, like, I haven't played it since that time, all right? And then, like, playing it now, this year.
Especially after we went immediately from Smash Ultimate and then played Melee, and Melee just felt slow.
Honestly, like, it just felt slow, very stiff. Like, not as responsive. I still love Marth in that game.
And someone once told me, what do you mean it's slow? And I said, it's slow. The response time is slow. But your TV, you've got it going through the TV. Here, what you need is this. And I'm like, all right, but on Smash Ultimate, on my TV, it works perfectly fine, so.
Like, Melee, like, I don't know, like maybe it is, like, the type of TV. Maybe it's like the fact that I'm not playing on like an old CRT no more. Maybe it's because like we're playing on like a big flat screen. So like maybe that has something to do with it. But other than that, like it's just, I don't know. It doesn't. The characters just don't feel that responsive anymore. The
other thing they said was literally, wow, where's your ultra high speed 120 frames per second monitor? Then it's fast, and I'm like, okay, but that's basically an entire $300 I have to spend to get joy out of Melee, and I don't think that's worth it for me.
Like don't get me wrong, Melee is fun when it comes down to.
And I've still been able to play it okay. It's just it doesn't feel like.
It doesn't feel like how I remember it. Like I remember it just being like this like super fast paced, just high flying action. But nowadays I think it's only because I remember.
But it still is.
I don't know about that, man. Like, because, like, you know, you're playing as Fox, by all means, yes, the game probably has never changed once for you. But for me, I don't know who your main was back in the day, but mine was Marth.
I think it was either Princess Peach or Child Link. And Samus. It's always...
Well, yeah. Like for me, I stuck with Martha until Brawl, alright? Because in 4, I'll say that. But,
It sucks.
but it's like I do like the mode. The adventure mode is fucking cool. Like where you go through like the worlds and like depending how fast you do, like in the first world of the adventure mode where it's like you beat it at like a certain time. Instead of fighting Mario, you fight Luigi.
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought that was pretty cool. And like, you know, like as you go on, like it's just very neat.
It's got to be a certain amount of seconds before you cross the checkered line, and then you either get Luigi or Mario.
Like to me, like you know, that's pretty cool. And like I don't know, just I felt like there was like I still wish that they brought that mode back, that whole adventure mode where it's like, you know, like, oh, go around this, like Subspace Emissary.
Yeah, that's
Like-
what a lot of people said, but also I can also see why they just wanted it to be fighting as well, so I'm like, that's cool too, but they could have at least added a few things.
Yeah, like I want plot. Like I want to like you know, give me some BS reason why all these characters are all hanging out together. Like I don't know. Like to me, I love the character roster in that game. I love the Pokemon that you get, and I love the stages.
Mm-hmm.
Like to me, like of course, you know, everybody's been saying this. You know, add Pokefloats to Ultimate. I loved Pokefloats. It was so garbage and stupid, but I loved it because
It was fun.
Exactly, because sometimes you just
I loved it because it was dumb.
Exactly, because sometimes all you need is just some dumb, stupid fun. And that's what Pokefloats was, and it was just cool. And like I don't know, just Melee to me still has that charm.
It still has the charm.
But it's like, when it comes down to like some people in the fan base, like of course this is for everything, and I know it's a stupid argument. Like to me, there's two different people in the fan base, right? There's people like this one dude who I met named Ethan, who's pretty cool, right? Like, you know, like he plays the game, he plays pretty much like all the mods. But he's still like a really cool guy. He doesn't like try and choke you with Melee.
Yeah.
But then there are people out there, like the people who Yumi went to high school with, who we literally have to like deal with, who go like, ugh, you guys are playing, like at the time Smash 4 came out, and like we would like stay after school at like this club, and people would bring their Wii U's, and we would just play, like Smash 4, like 8-player Smash on like this big screen. It was really cool and really fun. But then there'd be like that little subgroup of people on like the old CRT that was in like the closet that the teacher still had. And like they would just start playing like Melee, like super competitively too, like literally like saying shit that like I would never expect. Alright, because you know, like we're seeing people getting salty as hell over here, and then over there it's a completely different discussion over there. Like it's like there are people who play Melee who are just way too invested. To me, I like I'm okay if you're like dedicated to a game. Don't start ending friendships over this game, alright? Like it's not worth it. Like I've seen I've seen actual friendships end. Like people literally despising each other after like one salty match. To me, it's those people right there that give the game like a bad name. But other than that, like Melee, all in all, like, you know, I love
Really, there's a lot that I hate about it, but there's also a lot that I like about it.
Yeah, like you know, it's very, like, you know, like if we were to scratch like the nostalgia off of it, like it's like, you know, it still holds up to this day if we just invest more time into it.
Oh, I'm sure if we invested more time into it, we'd be really good, but we're too busy playing Smash Ultimate.
Yeah. And like, you know, countless other fighting games.
And ending other friendships in different various ways.
Honestly. But other than that, Melee, it's a good game.
I
but
still play it occasionally.
it's just not for me. Like between the two, I'd still go with the 64 cartridge.
I find it fun just to try some of the glitches like wave dashing or
Oh yeah.
falling from, because Zach's reaction to that was pretty fun.
Yeah, those are pretty fun moments. Now Brawl.
Now, Brawl, when the fighting really started to get good, except for the tripping mechanics, but we'll get to that later.
I'm gonna be completely honest with you. At the time, I had a PS2, and either my uncle or my mom were asking me if I wanted, like the new PlayStation that was coming around the corner, which was the PS3, or if I wanted a Nintendo Wii, because, you know, those are like everywhere. And I said I didn't know until I saw them announce Snake. So when they announced Snake, I was playing Metal Gear Solid 3. I was like, what?
Wow!
Yeah, I was like, what a coincidence!
I was just shocked to see Sonic in it.
Oh, Sonic! It didn't even register to me that he wasn't in Melee. Like because I remember hearing rumors and shit on like the playground and stuff saying, yeah, Sonic's in Melee, you know, and I go like, yeah,
No,
sure.
he's not.
Yeah, but you know how it was back in the day, you know, where
Yeah.
everybody's uncle, grandma, grandpa, like dad worked at Nintendo.
Of course.
But yeah, but Brawl to me, like, shocked me. Cause I was like, hold on, hold up. What is a Final Smash? Like, seeing, like, everybody's, like, unique individual Final Smash was just fucking cool to me.
And I love the fact that you had to fight for it.
Yeah, to me, that mechanic is just so, like, cool to me, too. Because it's like, no matter how hard you try, if little Timmy over there in the corner fucking hits that ball harder than you, or gets that one more smack in before you do, he can fuck your shit up.
Especially if you jump on someone's head and go.
No, like, for me, like, I loved all the Final Smashes in that game. Because to me, like, it's like, I couldn't complain at the time.
Sonic's Final Smash though.
Sonic and Pikachu's Final Smash at the time were very... Just Pikachu just had, like, that little ledge up above Sonic. Because, like, when you get... Because his wasn't as fast, and you could, like, press A to, like, emit
But
more.
still, like, both of them lasted way too long.
And were incredibly difficult to control for a beginner. On a beginner standpoint, it's annoying as all hell to control. But after, you know, playing as it more and more, you get used to it. But like, my favorite Final Smash in that game, if I'm right, was definitely Ganon. Ganon's was my favorite one because it was just like that. It's like if you get touched by it, you're done for. Yeah, Mario's is very basic. A lot of people talk a lot of shit about Mario's Final Smash, but to me, I never saw anything really wrong with it. Because to me, like, Mario's Final Smash to me is just meant to deal damage, not to kill. Alright? Because to me, Final Smashes are meant to kill.
If you do get someone who's near the ledge of the screen though,
that's Salt Maker.
Get it?
Beautiful.
Instead of Mario Maker, we've got Salt Maker.
Oh, and Luigi's Final Smash was weird as hell in that game too.
I have no idea what it was, nor will I ever have any idea what it was.
Like what was it called? Like Negative Zone?
Yeah. That was weird.
It was. It was just like Jigglypuff's like sleep area, but maximized to like an unwarranted amount.
Story mode. It finally added a story mode.
Yes,
that was a full story mode.
And that was so cool to me too, because it was like, you know, an original story that tied everybody together. All right, like to me, a lot of people were talking shit about it online, but at the same time, a lot of people were praising it online. Like, you know, like, because everybody.
It's either you like it or you don't.
Exactly. But it's like, to me, it's like, I always loved the idea of like a story mode in Smash Bros.
It gave me the same excitement that I had while watching Avengers for the first time.
Yeah, it's just that whole idea. It's just really cool.
I was like, ah!
And the cool part too being the fact that like you get to pick and choose, like, you know, certain scenarios on like which character you want to play as.
Yeah, and the scene's a little different each time.
Exactly, like that's cool. Like literally, like in the very beginning, one of like the major decisions you have to make is, do you want to save Peach or Zelda?
I usually go with Zelda just because I'm better with her in that game.
And what causes Link to like charge at you later on in the story mode? Like,
Zelda's trophy disintegrates because it's a fake, so he thinks you actually straight up killed her. The same thing happens if you saved Peach, and it'll end up being Mario who charges at you.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh wow. But yeah, I don't really have much to really complain about with Brawl, like besides the tripping mechanic. For some reason, I never noticed that being a thing in the game until someone said something. Alright, because to me, I was like, oh man, was there a banana peel there that I didn't see? Probably.
I have no idea why they added it, but there are so many matches I lost because of it, so I can see the frustration that people talk about online. Brawl kind of feels slow, but not too much as Melee did to me.
Then Smash 4 happened.
Yeah, Smash 4, the worst of the worst. You know how Smash Ultimate's logo is everyone's here?
Mm-hmm.
Smash 4's logo should have been everyone's nerfed.
Honestly, they just spat on Marth in that game.
Especially characters that just didn't deserve it.
Oh my god, that's right. I completely forgot about this. They made Charizard his own character in that game.
Oh yeah!
That's right, they got rid of Pokemon Trainer and just had...
For no reason.
Yeah, then just...
That was part of the charm of picking Pokemon Trainer. You could play as Bulbasaur, Squirtle, or Charizard.
Exactly, it was cool. Like, it's like, 3 different fighting styles.
And then, for some reason, which I'll get to in a minute, they removed the
Ice Climbers!
That's right! There was also a 3DS version!
There sure as hell was. Back
Shit, Greninja's
in
the
high
game.
school a few years ago, when Smash on the 3DS, came out alongside the...
People were hyped, going like, oh my god, I'm able to play Smash Brothers on the go!
I brought it in. Me and Thomas sat in the library and alrighty. And Chris also had the game, and we were all like, yeah! Smash on the go! And we connected. The lag was the worst thing I've ever experienced in any Smash game ever.
Really?
If you think Ultimate's Online has lag, you have no idea what just being in close proximity to someone. There was lag in Smash for the 3DS. It
Jesus
was
Christ.
horrible. I think that's the worst version. And the whole reason they removed the
Ice Climbers!
is because they couldn't get them to work on the 3DS. And
like
then
they were
the
super-
Smashes that they nerfed. Some deserved it, some got worse.
I know.
Cario's. They removed Aura Blast, and it was the Mega
Or
Evolution.
the Mega oh my god, I hated all the transformation ones. I
Yes.
completely forgot all about Mega Bowser. Because to me, I'm like, this sucks. Literally, I have to like make sure we're playing on a flat stage to like make sure I can get everybody. Because then everybody would just like jump up to like platforms that like I couldn't reach. Because for some reason, his aerial was still garbage.
The only character whose Smash didn't change was Peach's, because how can you make it worse?
Or how can you make it better without it being broken?
Exactly, so I think hers is the only one that stayed the same no matter what.
I remember people were really upset that they got rid of like the whole story mode. For like, what was the reason again?
For you see, fellow Smash community, we got rid of story mode because people would have seen it on the internet anyway.
That's fucking stupid.
Yeah.
What's the point of making a game? Why? To me, that's just such a dumb reason. Like, I really did try.
It made the game feel like a step backwards, even though there were like a few other things they added. What was it? Smash Run?
Yeah, they added Smash
Run on the 3DS was the only thing I thought was actually fun. It reminded me of Kirby Air Ride, and I loved it.
What's that thing where it's like you're on like a game board?
Smash Party or no Smash Tour. Oh, that was awful.
Yeah, where you and your friends would just go around the entire board picking up characters, and after like a certain number of turns, y'all would just fight with whatever stats you have and characters you picked up. What was that one where you guys were just like little pins and just like had to like bump each other off?
I have absolutely no idea.
Like, I remember being in that
I
one.
really didn't care for Smash 4.
Like, what else was there? I remember I was actually very much interested in like the characters that they announced though. The characters that they announced were very interesting to me. Like Duck Hunt was surprising to me. Little Mac was a breath of fresh air. Greninja, I was like, all right. Now, who
Yeah.
else did they announce? I feel like there was Bowser Jr.
Palutena.
Oh yeah, Palutena.
Because she was in Brawl, but she was just in the story. And you only see her for a split second.
Yeah. Cloud.
Bayonetta.
Like a bunch of like very cool characters got added to the game. And it's like I don't know, for some reason they still just
It still
didn't-
felt empty.
Yeah, they still just didn't. And Corrin too. Didn't they add Corrin in the last one?
Yay, more Fire Emblem characters.
Yeah, that's what I said too. I'm like, why with these Fire Emblem characters? I'm sick and tired of Fire Emblem characters.
They're all the same.
Like, it's like you have like the wizard one that still has a sword. You have the fire boy that still has a sword. You have the one with the heavier sword. You have the one with the lighter sword. You have the one that plays as
But
both.
Jeyssi, you silly fool, all of their attacks vary quite slightly.
Like, it's like I still don't care. Like, it's like, like I'll still try to play as Marth nowadays, but nowadays I'm just slowly moving over to Roy because I'm like he reminds me more of how Marth used to be. And like, I don't know, I'm just sick and tired of these Fire Emblem characters. Alright? Like,
Yeah,
it's just so...
I see it as 7 character slots that could have been used for someone else.
I know, like, it's like, come the fuck on, literally anybody.
And I don't know if you've noticed this. Even in Smash 4, this was a problem. And I'm sure you've noticed it in Smash Ultimate.
What?
When you choose random, you always have such a high chance of just getting a Fire Emblem character.
Because there's so many of them in the game. Like,
People
of course,
came up with a theory that Sakurai's just trying to shove the franchise down your throat to get you to buy it.
Like, in all honesty, seeing, like, constantly having to play as these Fire Emblem characters, during random. Literally, I shit you not. I think one day me and Zach were playing Smash Brothers, and we both kept on pressing random, and I could have sworn me and him had multiple Fire Emblem character against Fire Emblem character matches in a row. I just hope that when they continue to announce more characters for Ultimate, I hope they stop with the fucking Fire Emblem series. Add something just out of nowhere, out of left field. Overall, like, it's just like Smash 4 to me,
The biggest step back.
yeah, like, it's like for you to have enjoyed it, you have to have played it. Either Smash 4 was either your first Smash Brothers game that you've ever played, or you just have so many friends to play it with that you don't even care. Because it's like, literally, that's the only thing that made it worth it for a bit. Like, going over to Comic Club and just playing like 8-player Smash with a bunch of random ass people that I don't even know, and just playing as Little Mac and just using the KO punch every like 2 seconds. That was so much fun, just getting 3 people in a row. Combined, you and me literally owned every Super Smash Bros. Game in existence.
Yes.
But it's like, I still would choose that one last. Despite it being like, you know, one of like the more visually appealing ones and one of the most recent ones. It's still
I
one of
hate it.
It's just something
With a
about
fiery
it.
passion.
Like, literally, like, I play...
Well, no, the 3DS one is the one I'd choose last. I'd choose 4 over the 3DS one, but...
Yeah, alright, I'll give you that. But, like, if we're sticking to console only, like, it's like just... Every character that was good in Brawl got heavily nerfed in this one. Every character that was bad in Brawl got buffed in that one. And then it's just... I don't know, the characters that they introduced, like the new challengers were fine and dandy, but it's like, I just don't give a shit.
I think what they really needed to announce was heavy hitter characters, like, you know, the ones from franchises that people really would have went,
Like, you know, now moving on over to Ultimate. Banjo Kazooie. Mind you, I don't give a shit about the hero from Dragon Quest.
Okay, now that we're talking about Smash Ultimate, when me, Pedro, and Zach were watching the Nintendo Direct a few days ago, we sat there going, okay, wow, this is pretty good. Man, Mario Maker looks great. Ooh, Luigi's Mansion, we can't wait to play that.
But it's like, what was your initial reaction to the
So,
hero?
When we saw the hero, me and Pedro looked at each other and were like,
You're like, yay, sword
Zach
boy.
was like, Goku's in the game!
No, literally, I got so confused. I was like, is that Android 17?
Me and Pedro were like, we were trying to rationalize. We were like, well, it's not a Fire Emblem character. And I just blurted out, yeah, but it's not fucking Banjo Kazooie either, is it?
And then Banjo Kazooie got announced.
Yeah, but they did that like towards the end of the Direct.
Well, I mean, yeah, they had to show you like that one.
So that
then the big one.
It depressed me so much because I'm like, all right, cool. This is the one DLC character I'm gonna get till like next E3.
And like the characters they announced for that game was very cool, especially when they said everybody was here. I was like, what the fuck do you mean everybody is here? When they showed Snake, I was like, Snake's back.
Then I saw Child Link and I was like, what?
And then I saw Pichu, and then like just seeing all these other people, I'm like, what the fuck?
You bring them back?
I do like the way they announced the Splatoon though. They just had the Splatoon kids just running around and then introduced Smash.
And it spawned much a meme.
Honestly, I love the way they announced Smash Brothers. Like I love the way they announced the Splatoon kids. Like they didn't just like have like the Nintendo crowd like roster fighting each other. They just made it look like just like a little fuck around thing. Like I thought that they were trying to hype us up for a Splatoon cartoon.
That's what I thought. And then when I saw the Smash logo, I was like, oh my god, Nintendo's trying to apologize for the past 6 years.
Oh, trying to rectify the sin which was the Wii U. Like
Wii U Retro Spectors for that Nintendo era, coming soon.
2020.
2021, we have to delay due to technical issues.
Oh yeah. But yeah, like it's like
Oh yes, and by everyone, we mean
everyone.
Then I saw Dark Samus, I was like, ah! Then I saw Ridley, and I was like, I flipped over all my tables in the house, and I was like, ah!
Yeah, and then like it was cool seeing like a bunch of like old stages come back. That was fucking cool.
All the stages coming back, plus like 10 more, and now we're gonna get Spiral Mountain, because when we saw Banjo Kazooie, we just kept screaming in your house.
And like, of course, like, you know, this game still has its faults. Like, you know, we got a story mode back, but not really. We got...
It's better than what we did have, which was nothing.
Yeah. Like, it's like, you know, I like the concept of World of Light. I just wish that, you know, like, there was,
They
like,
went further with it.
Yeah, like, you know, it's cool that there was, like, what, like, 4 cutscenes in total? 3?
15 seconds of pop.
Yeah. Like, it's like, to me, it's like... World of Light is fun, but it's like there just wasn't anything really keeping me to it. Like, I know you can unlock the characters that way, but I'm like, I could just unlock them the quicker way.
I guess I could see why there weren't that many cutscenes because of all the characters that have to be in them, but
it's like, then, you know, just work around it. Like, you know, like don't fit.
just have it a few characters, have them split up in teams.
Yeah, or do like what they did in Sonic Adventure, just break it down into stories, like, you know, heroes, villains, miscellaneous.
Or
you know,
like in
seeing,
Sonic
like,
Heroes, where it was Team Sonic, they
Yeah,
could've done,
yeah.
like, oh, Mario's team, it's got all these characters on it.
yeah, like, you know, like Mario's team.
Of course,
has-
you have to unlock everybody with Kirby first, since...
Yeah,
So, like, the main team members, you free first as Kirby,
yeah.
and then, you know, Kirby forms his own team, and it's like from there...
Yeah, Team Kirby. Then you complete the Kirby part of the story. Then like, you know, like Kirby accidentally unfroze or brought back Bowser, and Bowser goes through the whole thing, and then you get Ganon, Ridley.
And then that's where you go to the villain's story.
Yeah, then that's where you get all the bad guys in the story, and then you open up the third storyline where it's all the miscellaneous characters.
And then the final storyline where it all comes together.
Exactly, where you get to pick and choose, you know, which characters you want on your team, and you just, you know, restore the leftover characters that are still hanging around.
Yeah.
And like stuff like that. That would have been cool. Yeah, like that would have been very neat. But it's like me personally, I got very bored with World of Light. Like, you know, like, of course I'm not just trying to say, like, you know, like, oh, cutscenes are everything. I'm just saying, like, you know, like,
Because they're not.
like everything, but it's just like
It helps break up the monotony.
yeah, of just like running back and forth, left to right.
And now we get to the meat and potatoes of Smash Ultimate, the fighting.
And
As you
roster.
know, it's not just a soundtrack with a fighting minigame. There's so much more.
Honestly, there's so much music in that game. It's insane.
I had a fun time setting all the tracks for. I got to listen to over 900 something songs.
How many songs are in the game?
900 something songs.
Oh, okay. To me, it's like I love the combat in this game. You know, like
It's
like,
so much quicker. Like, Smash Ultimate was everything everybody actually asked for. And now
Yeah.
with Banjo and Kazooie, it actually is Smash Ultimate. Sakurai, just stop here. You can't make a better Smash game than this.
Like, it's like, to me, it's like I just love the fact that this game right here just has, like, just, I don't know, like, it just feels responsive. It just feels like, you know, like if I press button, my character actually does it. Except when you play online.
Because I think he did say somewhere that if they were to make another Smash Bros, it might not have all characters. And I was like, well, if you do that, just don't make another Smash Bros. Because it would just seem lame compared to this.
Depending on what they add to it and make it different.
Depending on how different it is and how well the characters that they did select to be in are.
Unless they do like unless they do like some stats and stuff to see, like, you know, like, hey guys, what characters do you play as, and then just like see like
Who
like
should we keep in the game aside
Yeah.
from the obvious ones?
Yeah, you know, like the original 12 are gonna be in every game.
And what would they even call the next one? A Super Smash Brothers Gentleman's Fight.
Honestly,
You just see Mario and Link on the front cover doing that old-timey...
they do. No. What if they make like another like Smash Brothers game, but use like the fucking UFC engine? So you have like fucking Mario just choking out Sonic, like, oh, do you like that, you bitch?
that
I'll treat you like how I treated your franchise. But I feel like there would definitely have to be more game modes, all right, and a very perfectly structured online.
and a perfectly structured story mode.
Yes,
They'd actually have to try their hardest to make you forget Smash Ultimate.
because it's like, to me, like Smash Ultimate, it's in the name. It's ultimate. It's the
Nintendo
biggest.
just to let you know it's the only Smash Bros. Game you're playing. It's the ultimate one.
Yeah, like this is like the pinnacle of like what Smash has built up to.
And playing through Smash through the years, I started with Melee, then Brawl, then Power, and then Smash Ultimate.
Like I went Brawl, Melee for 64 and Ultimate.
Because I played Melee for years until they said, hey, there's another one coming out. And I was like, ah!
And like to me, it's just like very like neat to see like what they've done in Ultimate. Like it's just very like cool to see like, you know, how much better the combat has improved.
I know.
How smashes have changed. How like they've buffed characters, nerfed some characters. Like to me, Smash Ultimate is possibly one of the more balanced smashes out there. Like of course, you know, some people will like try and call characters BS, like just cause like they
But
have
that
a
goes
tough
for
time.
any fighting game. Any character that you're good with will be broken. Because you know them.
Exactly, like it's like, you know, like your
And,
Samus, Ganon, like
The major gripe I still have with Ultimate is Nintendo needs to fix the servers now, because when I play Mario Kart or Splatoon, there is no lag. So why is there lag with Smash Ultimate?
yeah, I've noticed that because it's like literally like I could play like back when I was working at Dunkin' Donuts, right? I would literally sit down during like the slowest times while closing, alright, and just play like 2-3 rounds of Splatoon using my phone's hotspot. Like I would just sit there just using my own hotspot. And granted, I have Boost Mobile, alright? So I was using my own hotspot and played online flawlessly. Alright, and this was back when literally like the amount of like online games was short to none. Back when it was only Splatoon 2 and Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. Before Smash came out. And I had an easy time playing it. Hell, I even had an easy time playing My Hero 1's Justice Online.
And then, when for some reason, Smash Online, there's just that little bit of lag that fucks you over.
Because it's input lag. Like it's the weirdest thing too. Like it's like especially if you're playing like a character that just has their bare hands as like, you know, like their weapon. Because, you know, like if you're a sword fighter, like you're practically in the clear. You're golden. All right. But it's like if you're trying to play as someone who has to go straight up to your opponent and throw hands with them.
Especially for moves and combos that need precise timing.
Yeah, like you have to readjust your own like play style just to play online.
I remember me, Joey, and Daryl, when the game first came out, were so excited. He was like, all right, everybody, let's try online. And I'm like, oh, yeah. And it looked like a slideshow.
Really?
Like, you know those old things where you'd put the disc in the headset and you'd keep
just
flipping
like...
through it? That's what it looked like.
Jesus Christ. Like, has Nintendo ever had like good Smash Bros servers?
No.
Is this one at least like the better of the shits?
It's the lesser of two evils.
It's hard to explain. Like, it's like for me, I love Ultimate. Alright? But it's like the one on 64 just keeps on conned. Like, I've literally been playing that one more than Ultimate, and I don't know why. Probably because they were just like keeping me waiting for like more DLC characters.
Banjo and Kazooie.
Out of all these Super Smash Bros. Games, like, you know, we're not saying that all of them are bad, or we're not saying that all of them are like tremendous and great. It's just like the fact that like Ultimate's like the first one where I had extremely very few negative things to say. For me, like the only negative things I could literally say.
We already said.
Yeah, and have already been fixed.
So with that, I think we're done.
Yeah, until they announce.
Until we
Smash.
come out with the Retro Room Gaming movie, which is just us talking about Sega and how they're failing with coming in theaters in 2030.
Can't wait for Super Smash Bros. Armageddon, where they're gonna just kill off a lot of their characters.
It's a me, Mario.
Jesus Christ.
Can you see it?
Yes.
We won, Mario. It's a Luigi time now. Pardon me, it'd be called Smash Brothers. Game over.
I can't wait for like the Smash Bros. Cinematic Universe to start. We have Detective Pikachu now.
Especially with Infinity. Wah!
Oh my god. Also, quick thing before we end this. Waluigi Minecraft Steve and fucking Gino are not gonna be added. Alright, get over it. Gino's not gonna be added.
Now that you said it.
I'm trying to trick them. Like, out of all of them, which one would you revisit?
Smash. Bro.
Really?
And 64. And occasionally Melee. Just... I'm done with 4.
Really?
It's not my cup of tea.
I just realized something. We never talked about the inclusion of Omega. I forgot all about Omega mode.
Omega?
Yeah, when you like just make every stage Final Destination.